2, 3, check. Check. One, check sound. Check. Okay, I'm gonna put a question maybe, right? I'm gonna put the question on the screen. Okay, let's see. Alright, I think the question is up, right? But I don't know if people can hear me. Check. The only way to find out when I just have to wait for somebody to come. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's see. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching this from. Greetings and peace from an Indonesian villager, okay, to all of you. Today I want to ask you a difficult question maybe, okay. So the question is, should teachers, okay, be paid per child, okay, per hour like babysitters? I know it sounds strange, maybe yeah, it sounds weird, but think about it. Okay, so if one person, okay, looks after one child, okay, one person looks after one child, okay, at home, okay, and I think many people will agree that they should be paid per hour, or per child, okay. But when one teacher takes care of 25, maybe 30 children, okay, or even 50 children, okay, and suddenly people say that is your job. So the question is that fair, or is that acceptable? But before we continue, I just want to check, am I audible? Okay, can you guys hear me? Testing. Hello. Can you guys hear me? If you can hear me, you can type yes, okay? If you don't hear anything, just give me a sign. Give me a sign. Lord, give me a sign. Hello. So I'm not saying teachers are babysitters, I think teachers are more than that, a babysitter, keeps a child safe, and a teacher keeps children safe, teaches them, manages behavior, and give lessons, even differentiate lessons, for those of you who's not familiar with what is differentiate lessons, the teacher A teacher is expected or required to differentiate or change the way the teacher presenting the lesson so it's suitable for the students level in the classroom. Okay, and then the teacher also is expected to check works, communicate with parents, follow a school system, and give evidence of learning, and the teacher still get blamed, if a child didn't study or yeah. So right guys, so let's see. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Or maybe the microphone is bad here. Test, 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 test. All right. All right. Check, check, check. Can you guys hear me now? Maybe I should repeat. What do you think? Should I repeat what I said earlier? Can you hear me now, guys? Give me a sign if you can hear me. Type yes. All right, let me repeat that again. Okay, let me repeat what I said earlier. So I'm not sure if you heard me before. So good morning, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Okay, wherever you guys watching this from. Okay, greetings and peace from an Indonesian villager. Yeah, to all of you. Okay. So like I said earlier, okay, I want to ask you a serious question. Okay. The question is, should teachers be paid like babysitter, like per child, per hour, per child per hour, or yeah, per child per hour, like babysitters, So it sounds weird, I know. Okay. The reason why I'm comparing teachers and babysitters, okay, because no, think about it. If one person, right, at home takes care of a child, okay, and many people will understand, okay, they should be paid by the hour, by 1 hour, right? But suddenly the standard changes, when one teacher teaches 25 students, 25 children, 30 children in one classroom, even 50, even more, more children in one classroom. And suddenly people say, well, it is the teacher's job, and the teacher shouldn't ask for more. So the question is that acceptable? Or is that fair? So I'm not saying teachers are babysitters. Okay, I think teachers are more than babysitters. Okay, a babysitter, right, keeps a child safe at home. But a teacher keeps children safe. Teaches them, manages behavior, differentiate lessons. Checks works. Communicate with parents, right? What is it? Follow the school systems. Prepare evidence, and unfortunately, teachers still get blamed for teacher students or a child's bad grade. Or if the child doesn't study. So that's the thing. Right. It's a beautiful day outside. It's a beautiful day outside, guys, and the temperature is hot. It's 37 degrees Celsius. Right. Let's see. I'm gonna check the chat. All right, let's see. Yeah. So if you guys, well, how about this? Okay, let's start with this question. Should teachers be paid per child? Okay, that's the question. Yes or no? Yeah, you know, like, you know, many parents told me that they struggle, you know, with their children. Like they struggle with two children, maybe, you know, three children at home. Okay, but here's the fact is a teacher, right, is responsible for 28, 25, 30, 40, even 60 students, you know, more than 50 students in one classroom. Right? What else? Oh yeah, yeah, and then the teachers. Here's the most disturbing part. I think one of disturbing parts that I see, you know, in the education world is like teachers are responsible for students' behavior. At least the teachers are expected to be responsible, you know, for students' behavior. But the teacher's power, you know, to correct behavior is very limited, right? Yeah, that's one thing to think about. And here's the thing, you know, the reality in one classroom, right? For those of you who's not a teacher, in one classroom, a teacher is expected to teach. Maybe there are special needs students, you know, special needs students. What else? Students with behavior issues. Okay, a high level students. You know, a high level students, like really smart students. Well, I'm not gonna say the word smart, but you know, high level students. And also, you know, students who simply just don't want to work. You know, so all of them are in one classroom. Imagine that. What would you do? Right? Hey, welcome back, Knights Valor. How are you doing? School? I wouldn't say that. Without schools, I wouldn't get my income. Yeah. Without schools, you know, we wouldn't have internet. You know, we wouldn't be enjoying this conversation. You know, right? So how are you doing, Knights Valor? How are you doing so far? How's your mission there. Maybe am I talking too soft now? Okay, there you go. Maybe I should increase the volume here. Test. Yep. And also, right, the fact, right, when there's a parent teachers meeting, right, there are always, parents who, blame teachers, for their child's bad grades, or low grades, and before the parents ask, like, okay, maybe the child's effort, uh, the usage of the phone, maybe a homework habits, the child's attitude in the classroom, the parents didn't ask that. They just blame the teachers. Mm. So yeah. Right. So what do you think, Knight's Valor? Should teachers be paid per child? Yes or no? You see, nobody wants to answer this question. So, no, teachers shouldn't get more. Right. But people are willing to pay babysitter, more money than they're willing to pay teachers. Isn't it interesting? I mean, I could be wrong. Okay? So this is why I asked you guys this question. What do you think, Knight's Valor? Okay, maybe you can start with that. Okay, yes or no, Knight's Valor? Yeah, everybody's hesitating now. Yeah, I think this is a very good question. Um, many other professions, right? When they finish their work, when they go home, okay, they go home, and then they leave their work. They leave their work at their workplace. You know what I mean? But nope, not teachers, by the way. Okay, so teachers, after they go home, right? They have to continue. They must continue their work. Like planning. Make a lesson plan, marking the students' work, right? And then emails, answering emails, sending emails, and also prepare for meetings. What else? Analyzing data, preparing data, right, of the students, what else? Preparing evidence of students learning, and adjustment of the lesson plan. Sometimes the lesson plan didn't go well, so you have to adjust to the students' level, so it's impossible to finish their work during the school hour. It's not possible. So I'm just sharing with you guys my perspective, okay? And you may differ with me, okay? And you're welcome to say no. Being teachers is easy. Being a teacher is easy. All you have to do is just teach. So to add to what I have said earlier, right? That's not even all. There are inspections. So there's inspection from here and there, different people, and the education system, keeps adding expectations. And they will inspect the well-being of the students. They will inspect the what's the word, how the teachers include all students, in the learning process, does the teacher use technology, and how's the safeguarding, how the teacher manage students' behavior. Yeah, that's just to keep add and more and more and more and more checklists, Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is, right, if society wants teachers to carry the responsibility of many children, like 30 children in one classroom, 40, even more. Some teachers have more than 40 children in the classroom, by the way. So, if society wants teachers to carry the responsibility of, taking care of like 50 children or 30 children in one classroom. So I think the society should stop, treating teachers like they're responsible for only one child. What do you think? That's what I'm trying to say. So you don't treat teachers like they are only teaching one child in the classroom. You know, that is the point that I am trying to make. And it seems like the only one who responded here, only Knight's Valor. And Knight's Valor's response is not even related to what I said. He just said, school sucks. Yep. So yeah, guys. Oh, by the way, this is not criticizing, parents, or students, or even school leaders, So I'm just asking all of you guys as part of society, do we want good teachers? If we want good teachers, then we have to protect teachers. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. Do you agree, right? If we want good teachers, then we have to protect teachers. So a tired teacher, undervalued teachers or teacher, will not be able to give, the best of themselves. Don't you agree? Yeah, I can see this is very difficult question for you guys. This is a yes or no question, and nobody is willing to give an answer because, yeah, this is the harsh reality of society. You guys don't wanna admit. No, I'm not attacking you guys. Okay, so I'm just saying, are teachers underpaid, for the number of children that they manage in one classroom? Okay. Well, you guys can think about it. Okay, you guys can think about this and type in the comment section. Once you found the answer, be honest with yourself. Uh, give your opinion in the comment section. Should teachers be paid per child? Okay, if you say no, why? And if you say yes, say why. All right. But do you agree with me? You know, like if you want, I'm not ask, I'm not talking about you. Okay, if we want teachers to be responsible, you know, to teach 30 students, 28 students, 20 children, 25 children in one classroom, or 30, even 50 children in one classroom. Um, I think we should stop paying and treating them like they are only teaching one child, you know. So that is something that, yeah, we should think about, you know, as a society. Don't you agree? It seems like there are no, response, live response with this topic, you know. It's different from yesterday, the other day, you know. Last week I asked, we were talking about religion, you know, and God, and it seems like there are more, there's more engagement there, you know. People are more active, you know, when we talk about God, about religion, you know. Yeah, I will talk about that next time. Okay, but today I feel like sharing this issue with you guys. Okay, that's how I feel. But after all, I'm a sensitive man, and you know, like not every, but most parents will say that, oh, my child is an angel, but my child is an angel. Yeah, there are 30 angels in the classroom flying all over the place, you know. They try to fly to every direction, any direction, in any time, any direction, anytime. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah. Okay, how about I change the question? Okay, how about I change the question? In your country, right? In your country, how many students are usually in one classroom? Okay, so I'm gonna change the question here. Okay, I'm gonna change this question. Okay, question is, in your country, okay, how many students are usually in one class? Okay, class room. Huh? Oh, there's not enough. Ah, okay. It's not enough space. Yeah. All right. There you go. All right. So how about this? Okay. You can answer the question in your country. Right? How many students are usually in one classroom? It's just there's not enough space there for me. It seems like YouTube doesn't allow me to type longer than that. So how many students Okay, so you can type your country name and the number of students. Okay, for example, Indonesia, like maybe 28. So maybe Egypt, maybe 30, or Italy, 15, for example. So you guys, go ahead, guys. Go ahead. Am I audible? Because it's only Nats Valerie here and the respondent. I'm not sure. Can you guys hear me? Now I have concern now. Can you guys hear me? Hello, 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 hello. Testing, testing, testing. All right, who's here? Let me check. Oh, I can't check who's here now. Uh-oh. Who's here? All right, if you can hear me, give me a sign, guys. Okay, can you hear me? Testing. All right, can anybody hear me? Hello. I'm scared that I've been talking and talking and then no one's hear me. Or nobody's able to hear. Hello, 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 hello. Check, 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 check. Hello, hello, hello. Testing, testing, testing. All right, guys, I'm not sure if people can hear me, so I'm gonna stop this live stream. Okay, maybe I will restart again. Okay, because I'm not sure if you guys can hear me. Nobody answer. If you can hear me or not. Okay. So I'm gonna restart this live stream. Okay. So any case, just in case if you heard me, I just wanna, what's the word? Say it again. Okay, so if society, wants teachers to be responsible, for many children in the classroom. Okay, I think the society should stop, treating teachers, like they are responsible for only one child in the classroom. That's all. That's my point. Okay. So guys, I'm gonna check if the sound is okay. If the sound is not okay, I will restart this live stream. But if it's okay, then so that's all for now. Take care, everyone. Peace, everyone. Bye bye. Mm-mm-mm-mm.